Hey, hey, I know it's been a minute, you guys. I apologize for that, but I had some changes that I needed to make and I did it, and now here I am. So, thank you for everybody who has reached out and wanted to check on me. I love you guys all so much, and let's go ahead and get started with a love reading for you. So, we've got stay optimistic about your love life, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And we've got pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you and separation. You know, what I'm seeing here is there was a relationship that you were actually really excited about. Like there was a lot of chemistry between the two of you. And then all of a sudden you started seeing things that were like, mm, triggering. They were triggering. They were like, oh wow, I don't know, I don't know if I like that. And oh wait, hold on. Like, and at first everything seemed to be okay. It almost reminds me of like a Venus retrograde kind of a relationship where, they fall faster, harder, quicker, they like find somebody and then they can't get out of it, right? And then, or even a Mercury retrograde. Venus retrograde is a little bit more intense. Hopefully, none of you guys are going through that. But Mercury retrograde relationships, you meet somebody or you get back together with your ex, and then all of a sudden you see the red flags when Mercury goes direct, and you're like, wait, what the fuck? And then you turn around and you separate again, right? So that's why there's these red flags, is because there's not that way. Red flags are not just shiny little things put here for you to look at and enjoy. Red flags are put there for you to literally like it's to remind you of what you've already been through before, okay? Oh, yeah, so we needed to make a make it or break it. And then I forgot we have three cards that fell out over here. Let's see what those are. So we've got keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay, so that's the center of your reading. So you went ahead and walked away. You did walk away from a relationship. And then we've got, sorry, new love. And we've got a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And that sits right underneath the separation. So after you go through the separation, you release all this crap. You end up opening up your energy, and all of a sudden new love comes in. It's like almost like you realize that you had to let this go in order for new love to come in. You know what I mean? And it was like you're doing it on blind faith. I just heard blind faith. Okay. And then make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. So if you're wanting new love, it's like getting out there, meeting new people is what I'm getting. And then we've got finances and career. So we've got financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And one more card, Spirit. What is the outgoing card? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And at the bottom of the deck, we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay. So, yeah, this could have been like a codependent relationship. This could have been, they either you or them or both of you guys. You're going to have to work through that. Okay. If that is a type of relationship that you have been in the past, that is something you're going to have to work through. That is something that you're going to have to, maybe for some of you, it's codependent relationships. You're just codependent, and you always have to be in another fucking relationship. Why don't you get over that? Why don't you start working on yourself, working on being single, working on, getting to know who you are at a core level so that you're not just running into any relationship and trying to make it work. First person who flashes you a smile, you're like, oh my God, that's the one. Maybe it's not. Maybe that's the universe's way of testing you to see if you're still stupid. Because what ends up happening is they end up sending you the same situation, just different player in the game. And it's up to you to pay attention to those red flags. At first, everything always seems so hunky dory. And then they end up turning out just like the last one did. And then you end up in the same situation as you were with the last one. So it's really, really important that you work through those codependency issues so that you're not constantly relying on someone or something outside of yourself, to take care of you. For some of you, it's to, oh, I You're always looking for that knight in shining armor, but a lot of you guys end up in relationships with the retard in tinfoil. So I'm going to call it, and tell me you didn't. Yeah. Look back. We've all been in those shoes. So I think for a lot of you, it's really time for you to just kind of hunker down. I think that with the finances and career, maybe for some of you, you could end up meeting someone at work. For others of you, this is someone who's going to see your value. In the long run, this person is going to be someone who is different than what you've always experienced in the past. They're not going to be like the ex. So it's like really, when I look at these two cards together, the release your ex and keep an open mind, and then also actually the third card, the new love, you can either choose between an ex, which I think will come back, and a new love that will come in. And it's up to you to decide, do you want the person that you've already been with before? Okay. Maybe this person has cheated in the past. We have codependency here, third party relationships as well. And maybe it's time for you to choose like a different breed of person, something that is not your normal or typical. Maybe you guys have like a type, a type of person that you are always, attracted to. But it's like the universe is telling you, like, I know what you're attracted to, which also gets your dumb ass in trouble. Okay. Yeah, I said it. Or I'm going to put you into alignment with someone new, this new love who's going to be completely different than anything you've ever experienced. And this person is who we are aligning you to. But what we need you to do is walk away from this other relationship. Walk away from this other experience. And in doing so, you clear your energy and it makes room for new love. It makes room for new people, not even just, new love could also be like new friendship groups. You open yourself up to new friendship groups, and all of a sudden it's like you end up meeting somebody through those, or you get a new job, or something here to do with your work. Okay, maybe you start up your own business, and next thing you know, this person is a client. But you're going to have to overcome some of these addictions, addictions to the past. We've got power. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. Yeah. So it's like when you walk away from this, you end up taking back your power. And by doing so, I feel like it makes you a magnet for whoever is supposed to be in your life. So we've got the power and we've got feelings. Take time out to explore the deep emotions you are experiencing. So there could be powerful feelings that just come about every like I almost get somebody who I almost get anxiousness. I get anxiety too, okay, when I see these. So it's almost like, if I were you, listen, be careful of any substances that you're taking, because any of those substances could be very intense and intensify whatever is going on in front, around you, and that's like alcohol or drugs in general, right? They alter our perception. So that's what this talks about over here with the codependency. Maybe in the past, every relationship you've ever been in, you've been an alcoholic. So if you're an alcoholic, you're in a relationship of an illusion. You're in a relationship that is not actually real. You're in a relationship that is literally a facade. And so it can make you feel like your emotions are much stronger than what they really are. So it's up to you to be mindful about being in these kinds of relationships, because what ends up happening is it ends up less than pleasant, and then you end up right back in this situation where there was codependency issues, red flags. Then you go, maybe the two of you guys keep separating and getting back together, and separating and getting back together, and separating and getting back together, and it's telling you, stop that. Stop that. Quit fucking doing that. Okay? Really important that you stop and you actually take some time out, and maybe like take some time off of the drugs or the alcohol, or pining after this person, and get back to real life. Get back to life. It's like otherwise you're not going to rejoice in this energy. Otherwise, you're not going to receive. It says, embrace your loving connection and rejoice. But it showed up in reverse, guys. This person is going to come back. And it's like after you've taken back your power, that's when this person comes in and goes, I love you. I miss you. I think that for a lot of you, it's really important that you say, no, that's okay. I'm good. Thanks anyway. Because I don't think that the relationship that you just got out of was less than pleasant. The relationship that you're walking away from, if you haven't already done it yet, was less than pleasant. So it's really time. And maybe for some of you, even your work was taking a dip because you were so focused on this relationship. Oh my God, you guys, bottom of the deck. Let go. I think for a lot of you, your work was taking a shit because you weren't willing to let go. And I think the power is in letting go. The power is in letting go of, you're never going to let go of the feelings. Okay. Even though for a lot of you, you want to numb those feelings with this codependency, you're going to, maybe for some of you, you move out of their place and you get your own place. And all of a sudden, all you're doing is drinking all day long and feeling sorry for yourself when it's like, nah, get your ass back into work. Go out and find a new hobby. Go out and find a new hobby because it's in doing those things. And maybe for some of you, it's moving. For some of you, it's, there's going to be different things for each one of you. But in doing so, it says sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. What do we got here? Worth waiting for. It says divine timing is at work in your love life. And it talks about things working out in divine timing. But if you're wanting love, you got to let go and let God. It's not up to you. It's not up to you to, uh, well, I mean, at the end of the day, it is up to you in some ways. You can go out and you can just accept any person that just walks right into your life, or you could be more discerning. You could be working on yourself and get to the best place that you could possibly be vibrationally, and then put yourself out there for a relationship, you know? But a lot of you do it in a midst of chaos because you're looking for someone to save you. And Spirit's like, no, let go of codependency. Let go of these codependent relationships. Let go of people, places, and things that are not good for you. And maybe for some of you, they're your drug. They're your drug of choice. That's not good, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. That's not good. What do we got here? All right, Spirit. Oh, okay, we need to get some energy back in these bad boys. All right. Spirit, please show me what is the collective, what is the most important piece of advice you have for the collective right now? What is the most important advice you have for the collective? Clear intensity. When you're feeling hot-headed, this breathing practice uh, can help you clear intense energy. Place your left hand on your left knee, place your right thumb on your right nostril, and exhale through the left nostril, and then switch sides. To decrease anxiety, repeat for 5 minutes on the same side. This meditation is especially powerful for Aries sign. So for some of you, if you guys are in Aries, and even if you're not, we all have Aries in our chart. And at the end of the day, we can, get hot headed. We can get angry. We can get frustrated. And why? Because we're not getting our way. We're not getting our way. We're not getting what we want. I know, and it's because we're angry at them, but really, we're not even angry at them. We're angry at ourselves for not seeing things clearly when we should have. For not for not paying attention to the red flags at the very fucking beginning. For when the first time they dumped you, you didn't just walk away. You came walking right back in, saying, "Hey, I can fix it." Wash away your troubles. Water is a powerful tool for healing and restoring your body and soul. In this meditation, you'll take a bath or shower to wash away any difficult emotions so that you can approach romance with positivity. As you bathe or shower, close your eyes and imagine all the stress pouring into the water or pouring out into the water. Picture any difficult emotions or memories washing away down the drain until the tension in your mind and body is released. As you step out of the shower or bath, speak these words: I am cleansed, energized, and peaceful. This meditation is especially powerful for Pisces signs. So, do you have Pisces or Aries in your chart? Okay. And then at the bottom of the deck, we've got love yourself first. Before we can really open ourselves up to true love, we have to learn to love ourselves. This affirmation reminds you to send love to yourself, to connect with these words. Begin by sitting in a quiet place with your hands resting on your knees. Say these words 3 times. I love myself first. Breathe in and out twice. Now consider what you love most about yourself, big or small. Repeat those things in your mind over and over as you imagine your heart filling with warm golden light that emanates throughout your body. Stay here for at least 5 minutes. Repeat this affirmation whenever you need a boost of confidence of self-love or self-love. Yes. Sorry. And see, my eyes are getting worse and worse. I swear to God, ever since Chiron went retrograde and then turned back direct, my eyes, because it's in Aries and right on my face, my head. I'm an Aries ascendant. Man, my eyes are bad. So maybe even for some of you, it's like your eyes are bad, which if your freaking eyes are bad, you're not going to see the bullshit. You know what I mean? Because like it was a metaphor, you know? So yes, I have glasses. Yes, I have fixed my vision. I just need to wear my glasses. But it's like it's really important that you're seeing clearly, okay, that you see clearly what it is that you're bringing into your life. And you're not going to be able to see clearly if you're under the influence. Everybody's going to look great, it's almost like the beer goggles, when the lights come on at 2 in the morning and you're like, I've been dancing with this all night. Like, what the fuck? And it's because now you're sober enough and now the lights are on and you're like, oh, holy shit, I almost went home with this motherfucker. For some of you, you did. Like, that doesn't feel very good now, does it? Oh my God, you guys. Like, my spirit guides are hilarious. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to leave that here. That gives you guys all something to think about. You guys, there is someone new that is worth waiting for. I think for a lot of you, you just really have to, your old type doesn't work for you anymore. You're going to keep ending back in this old situation because at the end of the day, I feel like if you keep going back into, your same type, you're going to keep getting what keep getting. So, oy. So let go, take back your power, work through your feelings and sober up so you can actually feel your feelings. And I think that when this person comes back in, you're going to say, yeah, no more. I choose me. I love you guys all so much. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. You guys, thank you for your patience and everybody who reached out, checking on me. I'm all good. I love you guys all so much, and we will chat again soon. Take care.